Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. I can't even believe it. Time is just moving right along. And as you notice, I'm posting more often because I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen to me. And I'd like to be lucid and aware when I talk to you at least. Oops, lost you. Okay, it's all right. Anyway, welcome to the Grammy show. Did I say that already? I'm not sure. Anyway, I had a spectacular weekend. Managed to see most of my great grandchildren. On Friday night, we went to one of our great grandsons' baseball games, which was fun. He hit the ball when it was pitched to him, which is amazing. He's only 5, and is doing very well, and he really throws. I cannot believe how good he can throw. It's amazing. And he also on Saturday, he had earned the right to, he was second place in the ninja competition at the Y, which is amazing. Anyway, so he got a ribbon and a trophy and a shirt. Could you ask for anything more? Anyway, and meanwhile, in Florida, our great granddaughter, who is 7, was in the national competition, gymnastics competitions, and she placed very well. I can't keep track of the scores and where she placed, but she did very well, which is amazing. And so now they're enjoying Disney, and they're coming home today, which is great, and can't wait to see them. And then we have my dancing queen. You know, I saw her on Saturday also, and she was going to perform for me, but this girl is one of those girls that she will not perform unless she wants to perform. And she chose not to do it, and that's the way it is. But I did get to see her sing karaoke, which was great. And I got to hold her little sister. Now just think of this. When I was diagnosed, I just wanted to live long enough to hold this little baby. This little baby is now 3 months old. And so I got to hold her most of Saturday afternoon as she slept, and it was wonderfully peaceful and healing, and oh, that new baby smell. What can you say? There's nothing better. So that's what my weekend was about, and it was exhausting, yes, but worth every minute of it. So anyway, on Friday, or Saturday, I'm not even sure what day it was, I met with Hospice. I decided to take a proactive stance, only because, you know, the doctors are saying with the cancer in your brain, this could get really ugly. Well, I'm not exactly sure what ugly is, but, well, they kind of tried to tell me, but I'm not listening anyway. So anyway, I decided that I needed to be proactive because, number one, this may sound really stupid, but my bed, Harry's my bed, has always been, it's a very expensive bed, and I do not want to ruin it in any way, shape, or form with bodily fluids or some stupid thing like that. So that was a major reason I wanted to get the bed in here, and which they delivered yesterday, which was pretty amazing. But I guess I really liked hearing what they had to say. Number one, I only need to see them once a week at this point. Terrific, because I hate having nurses running through my privacy. Let's put it that way. But also the fact that they can really take care of any side effects, so to speak, keep it calmed down. And so that I really can live quality lifestyle thrills me to no end for as long as I can. And that's why I'm talking to you today. And also I talk because it's good for me. It makes me clarify what's going on in my life, and just to be able to explain it to you sometimes. So again, it's a relief to get this underway, and everything's in place now, and I feel like I can just move on and I could just enjoy life, get with it, be with it. It's done. So today I would just kind of like to take a walk down memory lane, my memory lane, for a friend that I lost like 3 years ago. She was my best friend in where we live now. and we'd been friends for over 20 years. And I met her at work. We had a lot in common. We both sewed. We loved to garden. We loved plants. We had 3 children. She is like 9 years older than I am, which is exactly the same age my older sister is than I was, or my older sister was, and anyway, whatever. So kind of like all fit. Anyway, so we used to do grand things. We did a lot of driving around, checking out the greenhouses and plants and fabrics and oh my goodness, ice cream, whatever. But her favorite thing of all was a coffee ice cream soda. And the place that she had it, they would give her double the ice cream in it, so it was always delicious. Anyway, so that's the way it was. But as we grew older, we met. I was in the 60s, she was in her 70s. And as we grew older and she moved into her 80s and she developed COPD, she taught me a lot about breathing and about taking care, I guess, and whatever. But one of the things that she really informed me about is fragrances, how not beneficial it is for anybody with breathing issues. It takes your breath away. Also, carpeting is not a nice thing because it makes your feet drag and it makes twice as much work for you to walk on the floor. And so on, and uneven surfaces. So as things got worse, we didn't do uneven surfaces anymore. We didn't do a lot of things, but we did have a lot of fun. What we did was I would pick her up and we would go for a coffee ice cream soda sometimes. No, lots of times, actually. So this is the rule of thumb. Excuse me. We would go get our coffee ice cream soda, and there we are. We sit in the car, and either we had heated seats in the wintertime or air conditioning in the summer, but we would laugh and talk the whole time having our coffee ice cream soda, and then we'd go on our way. Perfect. All right. So then the other thing that we would do, and you're going to think we're a little crazy, but we used to go to Lowe's, and they always had these swing sets in the spring sitting there kind of in the front of the store, inside the store, but in the front. And so she and I used to sit on those benches and just visit, and the personnel would come by and talk to us, and the people who shop there talked to us. I mean, it was just so much fun. We did really great things, just by being together. In the last year of her life, Harry and I we went every week, and we put puzzles together. Judy and I put puzzles together. The guys were off, and who knows where they were, but we put puzzles together, which was very important to us. So anyway, that's what our life was like, and it was. I loved every minute of it. I relish it today. I think of her often, and that's the way it is, and I know she's waiting for me too. So today I'd like to give you a challenge to do something totally ridiculous with a friend. Do something outrageous, and be sure to laugh. Bye.